Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy. CBSE Class 12 Economics. Topic: Investment Multiplier. We have already discussed about how additional investment causes additional income or output in the economy. The factor by which the increase in output increases is greater than the increase in investment is called investment multiplier. Let us now know the definition of investment multiplier. Investment multiplier is defined as the increase in national income as a multiple of a given increase in investment. National income is denoted by Y and investment is denoted by I. So here it is increase in national income, so it is delta Y, and increase in investment is delta I. It is a measure of the effect of change in investment on national income. So the initial investment brings about a multiple change in the income in the economy. Now let us know the formula for multiplier. Multiplier is equal to delta Y by delta I. Multiplier is denoted by the letter K. K is equal to delta Y by delta I because the increase in national income is a multiple of a given increase in investment. Delta Y is change in income and delta I is change in investment. Relationship between investment multiplier and MPC. MPC is the marginal propensity to consume. Now there's a direct relationship between multiplier and MPC. It means the relationship is positive. Higher the value of MPC, higher the multiplier and vice versa. So when the MPC increases, multiplier also increases. And when MPC is low or when the MPC decreases, then the multiplier also falls. The reason is that when the expenditure on consumption increases, higher would be the income of the producers of consumption goods and services. Hence, there's a positive relationship between MPC and multiplier. Say for instance, MPC is 0.5. Then let us calculate multiplier. K is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC. This is the formula for calculating multiplier. The first formula that I have given you is K is equal to delta Y by delta I. And this is the second formula in relation to MPC. So let us now calculate using the second formula. Multiplier is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC. 1 by 1 minus 0.5. Hence, 1 by 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. So let us remove the decimal point. It becomes 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. So when MPC is 0.5, then multiplier is 2. Now let us see if MPC is 0.9. So K multiplier is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC, that is equal to 1 by 1 minus 0.9. 1 by 1 minus 0.9 is 0.1. So when you calculate, you will get 10. So it is proved very clearly when MPC is 0.5, it was multiplier was 2. Now the MPC has increased, marginal propensity has increased from 0.5 to 0.9, and so the multiplier has also increased from 2 to 10. This is the relationship between investment multiplier and MPS. MPS is the marginal propensity to save. There's an indirect relationship between multiplier and MPS. So between K and MPS, there's a negative relationship. Higher the value of MPS, lower the multiplier, and vice versa. And this is the formula for calculating multiplier using MPS. So this is the third formula that you are learning for multiplier. Now higher the value of MPS, lower is the multiplier. Now let us see higher the saving. Now higher the saving, what happens to the consumption expenditure? Consumption expenditure would fall. There's a decrease in consumption expenditure. The income of the producers who are producing consumption goods and services falls. So there is a fall in the income. Of the producers of consumption goods and services. Now you can see there's a higher level of saving. Higher the saving, lower is the income. So that is why we say higher the value of MPS, lower the multiplier. And the opposite happens when MPS is low. Lower the value of MPS, higher would be the multiplier. Now using this formula, let us prove that there's a negative relationship. Now let us assume MPS is equal to 0.2. Now let us calculate multiplier. K is equal to 1 by 0.2. It is 10 by 2. MPS is 5. Now the next example to prove the relationship between MPS and multiplier, let us assume MPS is 0.5. Then K is equal to 1 by MPS. So 1 by 0.5. 10 by 5 is equal to 2. Now when MPS was 0.2, the multiplier is 5. The value of multiplier is 5. Now when the MPS value has increased to 0.5, then the value of multiplier has decreased to 2. From 5, it has been reduced to 2. Higher the value of MPS, lower is the multiplier, and lower the MPS, higher is the value of multiplier. Now coming to the working of multiplier. When an additional investment is made, then income increases many times more than the increase in investment. If investment increases by 10 crores, it means delta I is 10 crores, and as a result, income increases by 60 crores. Let us assume that income has increased by 60 crores. Now this implies that increase in income is many times the increase in investment. Now let me calculate the value of multiplier. K is equal to, with the first formula, delta Y by delta I. Delta Y is 60 and delta I is 10. So it means multiplier is 6. This implies that the increase in income is 6 times the increase in investment. Now this is the ADAS approach, where we have already learned that the economy is in equilibrium, where AD is equal to AS. It means at the equilibrium level of income, 400, AD is equal to AS, and here S is equal to I. So this is the equilibrium point of income because AD is equal to AS. Now let us assume that the investment is 60. In the economy, the investment is 60 crores. It means there's a change in investment of 20 crores. From 40, it has increased to 60. Now when there's an investment of 60 crores, let us see how the income would be. So in the first level of income, when there is zero income, aggregate demand is 80 because aggregate demand is C plus I, consumption plus investment. So 40 plus 40 is 80. But now when I've shown you that the investment is 60, it means it is 40 plus 60. So it comes to 100. And the next one, 120 plus 40 is 160. But here I have made investment as 60. So in all the levels of income, investment expenditure is 60 crores. Hence, 120 plus 60 is 180. 200 plus 60 is 260. Then it is 340, 420, 500. So everywhere there is an increase of 20 and 580. Now when you just compare with AS, you will not get this as the equilibrium level because AD is 420, whereas AS is 400. AD is greater than AS. But you see the next level, 500, it is equal to 500 here. Hence, there's an increase in income of 100. So from 400, the income has increased to 500 because of the increase in investment from 40 to 60. So it's proved that when there's an increase in investment, there is an increase in income too. This multiple effect, when we calculate, we'll know how many times income has multiplied in the economy. If I'm going to calculate multiplier, K is equal to delta Y by delta I. Change in income here is from 400, it has increased to 500. It means there's an increase of 100 crores. So change in income is 100 crores. By change in investment is 20 crores. So 20, then it is 5. So multiplier is 5. Increase in income is 5 times the increase in investment. Let us now understand the working of multiplier. The first column is the round, and the second one is the increase in investment denoted by delta I. Increase in income is delta Y. Increase in consumption is delta C, and increase in saving is delta S. The multiplier mechanism is based on the fact that one person's expenditure is another person's income. When an additional investment is made, income increases many times more than the increase in investment. Let us now know the process of multiplier. We assume that MPC, that is marginal propensity to consume, is 0.5. And the initial investment made is rupees 100 crores. As a result of the initial investment by 100 crores, there is an increase in income by 100 crores. And now we need to calculate the change in consumption. Change in consumption, we can calculate this from the MPC formula. MPC is equal to delta C by delta Y. Hence, you can calculate delta C as MPC into delta Y. 0.5 into 100 is equal to 50. This is the increase in consumption, 50. And you know that this increase in income is divided into increase in consumption and the remaining is saved. So delta S is delta Y minus delta C. Delta Y is 100 minus delta C is 50. So savings is 50. Change in savings is 50. In round 2, change in consumption would be converted into change in income, as change in consumption is the expenditure and the expenditure causes income. The expenditure on consumption is 50 crores, and so the increase in income is 50 crores in the second round. And again, let us calculate the consumption, increase in consumption. Increase in consumption is MPC into delta Y. MPC is 0.5 into delta Y is 50. Change in income is 50. 5 5s are 25, so 250, and there's a decimal. You'll get 25 as the change in consumption. Again, in the next round, this change in consumption becomes the income in the third round. Change in income in the third round. And again, this is calculated using the same formula, and you get 12.50. And this 12.50 is a part of income. So 25 is the income and consumption is 12.5. So the remaining 12.50 is the savings. This continues. This round just continues, and the total of the increase in income comes to 200. And the increase in investment is 100, because with the initial increase in investment of 100 crores, there is an increase in income of 200 when you total all the 10 rounds. Now when you calculate K is equal to delta Y by delta I. It means delta Y is 200, delta I is 100, 2 times. The income has increased by 2 times. So the multiplier gives you a very clear idea of how many times the income has multiplied due to the initial investment in the economy. You can also see here, income goes on increasing as a result of increase in consumption expenditure. Total increase in income is 200 crores and the investment is 100 crores. In a nutshell, we can understand when investment increases, income increases. When income increases, consumption expenditure increases. And when consumption expenditure increases, again, the producers need to meet the demand of the consumers. So the production increases. This will lead to an increase in income again in the economy. And when the national income increases, this leads to growth in the economy. Let us now know the size of the investment multiplier. The size of the investment multiplier depends on the value of MPC, the marginal propensity to consume. Higher the value of MPC, the more is the size of the multiplier. And this value of multiplier, it varies from 1 to infinity. When MPC is 0, multiplier is 1 divided by 1 minus MPC, that is equal to 1 by 1 minus 0. 1 divided by 1 minus 0 is 1. So 1 by 1 is equal to 1. When MPC is 0, the value of multiplier is 1. Now let us see when MPC is 1, what would be the value of multiplier? Multiplier is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC. 1 divided by 1 minus 1. So 1 by 0 is equal to infinity. Thus, the value of multiplier varies from 1 to infinity.